Hey, everybody, welcome to the countdown. I'm Nina Taylor, along with my wonderful co host. Hey, the crazy man, the wild man, Preacher
Hey,
719.
Nina,
You
how
got
are
so many names.
you? Beautiful as ever. It's always a pleasure to see you. I had a dream last night, Nina. I had a dream
So,
that this big gospel show called up
oh,
and
okay,
said, "We need you to host." Kirk who?
really?
I said, Kirk
You,
who? I said,
you
Mary,
know, one of
Mary
these days,
who?
somebody is going to invite us. Somebody's going to invite us, and we're going to
Hey,
have an awesome time.
in the meantime, we're going to enjoy Jesus and do what we do. They can't take that
Amen.
away from.
Yes, yes.
All right.
But we got a lot of great songs. But before we get started,
Uh huh.
we have to mention Maverick City Music and
Yes.
Elevation Worship.
Yes.
They were the first gospel performance on the Grammys live in
Amen.
20 years. Did you know that?
I believe Yolanda Adams was the last one prior to them, if I recall.
20 years ago?
Yes, 20 years ago. I do recall that, and I'm just so happy for them. God bless
Yes.
them, Maverick City Music. Keep producing.
Yay.
I'm enjoying them. I'll tell you honestly, when I just need my worship moments, turn them up,
Yes,
kick back.
absolutely.
Yeah, but listen, let's get to the countdown. A lot of great people in this week's countdown, and I know we will
Yes.
talking about them. I guess I'll let the ladies first. I'll say ladies
Okay,
first.
okay. The man, the myth, the
Yeah,
legend out of Chicago, Illinois. Ricky Diller has our number 20 song. It's called All of My Help. Remember, we debuted this maybe about 2 months
we
ago.
did.
We said another classic in the making from Ricky Diller. It is classic Ricky Diller. I love the song. I love everything he does. I'm one of those diehard Ricky Dillard fans.
You ain't by yourself. I mean, I told you the story a couple of months ago when I got to MC a
Hmm.
show with Dr. Bobby Jones down in New Orleans.
Yes.
Lillian Boyd was his lead singer for the song One More Chance.
Yes.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Yes.
That was a
Oh, wow.
memorable moment. When I say a memorable moment, oh my God.
Hmm.
But listen, in the 19 spot, Lamont Sanders is coming on strong and he's moving up. He's held that spot actually for the last couple of weeks. His song is
Hmm.
entitled He Kept Me. And I love this song only because of the fact that it reminds me of some of the up
Hmm.
and coming artists back in the 70s and the 80s. You
Yeah.
didn't know their names, but you learned about a Donnie McClurkin. You learned about a Yolanda Adams. You learned
Hmm.
about a John P. Key. And they're on
Hmm.
that same track. So you really want to keep your eyes on them as they move forward.
Now, did you say 70s?
I said, hey, well, when I said 70s, I dated myself a little bit, but
I
that's,
was going to say, yeah, we were learning how to walk and talk anyway,
well,
but
some of us were not only walking and talking, some of us were in high school in the 70s.
yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. But the 70s was a great time for music all
Yeah.
across the board. R&B music was great. We were talking about some of those old songs, and you were
Hmm.
surprised that I knew them. I told you, I know old stuff. I
You know
do.
what? And I
I,
really was. Honestly, I was almost shocked. But then I got to remember, your parents were playing the song
yes.
while you were
My
listening.
parents are diehards, and my mom was a studio singer, singing
Wow!
in Philadelphia International and some of the studios around Philadelphia.
Wow!
So, and I got another piece of trivia for you. My uncle was in a group called Brenda and the
I
Tabulations.
know about
Now
Brenda and the.
you know about them. I found love on a two-way street
You
and lost it
listen.
on a
They
lonely
when they.
highway.
I tell you, they originated that song, and then the moments came behind them and made it a hit. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I start throwing a couple of bars out there, but we may have some saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized folk out there. Like, you ain't saved. You ain't even saved.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, you know how that is. I was listening to I have a quartet show
Uh huh.
that's running all around right now. And our group, the Williams Singers out
Okay.
of Indianapolis, they have
Yeah.
a song called Quartet Singing.
Uh
And
huh.
one of the lyrics in the song says that everybody has the Holy Ghost until the promoter doesn't have your money, then your Holy Ghost flies out the
Ooh. Oh my God.
I said, "What?"
You know
You
what
know
they
how
say?
I'm one of these people. I listen to lyrics, and I said, "No, he didn't.
They
No, he
said,
didn't.
they said, Jesus,
He did.
right here at the door. I'm about to get up.
Yes, he did.
Where my money? Where my money, Nina? Well, let's
Exactly.
get on down to number 18. He's been
Yes.
around. He's been
Now, number 18, I still haven't found much about him. His name is
uh-huh.
Kenny Robinson. He has a song called Something
Yes.
Good. And I'm
Uh-huh.
still searching for him. So, Kenny, we need to know who you are. We need to know where you came from. But his song is doing very well. It's now reached into the top 20. I remember when it debuted in the countdown a couple of months ago, but it's still
Uh-huh.
here and it's still moving up. It's taking a slow climb, but it is still moving up. So, hey, Kenny, go
Now,
ahead, boy.
Kenny, if I'm not mistaken, I could be dead wrong about this, and I don't want to put something out there that I don't have absolute fact to, but he
Hmm.
sang with a couple of groups. He is a worship leader, I do know that much. And he
Hmm.
sang with a couple of groups, and he
Yeah.
made his own way. He was what I don't like the word "be artist," but to explain where he
Uh
comes
huh.
from, he
Hmm.
came from what they call
Hey.
the B artist side, and he
Okay.
made it to the A stage. He didn't have to jump the hoops and pay the ridiculous amounts of money. Did I say that out loud? Oh, I'm so sorry. Anyway, but hats off to you, Kenny. You're doing great. But there is one who did not come from the B side. He came
Well,
right in when he launched. He came into the R&B chart to the
yes, he
BD,
did.
and I think he came in the top, either top 75 or top 100. Todd Delaney, but guess who he has working with him?
Who?
Come on, he's got a soon to be legend. Give him about 10, 15
Yes,
more years. The
absolutely.
incomparable Smokey Norfolk, a pastor, a preacher, a piano player, an all around worship leader, one that loves the Lord with all his heart, mind, soul, and strength, and
Yes.
don't mind turning around saying, I need you now. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get back. Yeah.
I got a story about Smokey Norfolk. Quick story.
What?
I got his CD, I Need You Now. Now, you remember how he looks. He has a very, very youthful look. Very youthful look.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in my history in music, when somebody
Mm-hmm.
looks that cute, normally they can't sing. So,
She said when somebody
that,
looks that cute.
I
So what are
said
you
no.
trying,
So, they had it
so
just
what are
his
you
little.
trying to say, Nina? No, go
No,
ahead.
I'm just saying.
I know what you
The
mean.
CD was deceiving because it just had his. I said, "Oh, look at him. He looks too good. He probably can't sing." That CD sat on my desk for about 3 weeks. Honestly, I got a
Uh-huh.
whole box of them from his label, and it sat on my desk, and it was staring at me like every day. The CD is staring. I was like, "I gotta listen to this thing. What is going on?" And it was just staring at me, staring at me. So I leave one day, and I'm driving down the street, and you know how you check out the competition to see
Uh-huh.
what's going on. I turn it on and I remembered his name because I said Smokey, like Smokey Robinson. Hey, I said, see that's another thing.
Uh-huh.
The name of some other another legend. That's another thing that threw me off. So I'm driving down the street and I hear them say that
Uh-huh.
was him. I'm listening to the song. I'm like, wow, who is that?
Wow.
I made a U-turn in the middle of a busy street, went
Mm-hmm.
back to the station,
And
got
got
that CD,
uh-huh. And started
flew
listening.
into the studio, and whoever was on the air, I remember the guy who was on the air, I said, put this on immediately.
Wow.
Immediately. And that
I
was
tell
how
you
it got
something.
on.
Smokey is one of the most down to earth artists you'll ever meet. I was in Atlanta,
Awesome. Hmm.
and I don't remember what I was there for, but
Yeah.
you had to go to the gas station and fill up before you take your rental cars back. You know the story.
Hmm.
Not all of us want to give up $60 so that they
You
can
got
get
that
good.
right. Not
Anyway,
anymore, anyway.
he's at the gas pump the same
Hmm.
time I am, and we're having a conversation while we pumping gas. Normal
Yeah.
people. Love that about his character. And that wasn't the
Yeah.
first time I had met him. I'd seen him in other
Yeah.
places.
Yeah.
Normal. I love his normality. He don't
Yeah.
act like somebody superstar. He acts like a real person. Hit, hit, hit
I love
to
that.
some of you artists out there. I'll tell you a little story a little bit later because there's somebody in our countdown that I want to share a story with. But we'll move on. Where are we? I think we are at number 17. Here he
We're at
is.
number 16, actually.
Our